Example 1. X cubed divided by x cubed. The first step would be to expand this exponent notation. So we have x times x times x in the numerator and x times x times x in the denominator. Now we can see what will cancel. Now remember, canceling means that we're dividing and it is equal to 1. So these first x's will cancel because x divided by x equals 1. The next x's also will cancel, as well as the last x's. And so we're left with an answer of 1. We know that anything divided by itself is in fact equal to 1. So let's look at the steps. First, we always want to rewrite the problem. If it's not written as a fraction, write the problem as a fraction. Step 2, we would divide or simplify the coefficients. And step 3, we will subtract the exponents of the same variables. Just like yesterday's lesson, we could subtract the exponents instead of expanding it out. So using the subtraction method for the same problem, we would have subtracted 3 minus 3, which is equal to 0. And our answer would be simplified to x to the 0 power. And we know that anything raised to the 0 power is always equal to 1. Example 3. We have 2a divided by 8b. First, dealing with the coefficients 2 and 8, I think of a number that can divide both of them evenly, which is 2. So I will divide 2 by 2, which equals 1, and then 8 divided by 2, which is equal to 4. The a and the b are not the same variable, so they will not cancel. It doesn't have any friends to cancel with. I just put it in my answer. 1a, of course, we don't have to write the coefficient of 1 over 4b. Example 4. We have 20x squared y cubed z, and we're going to divide that by 5xy squared. First, the coefficients, 20 and 5. I know they are both divisible by 5. 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4, and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. Now I can move on to the variables. X, we have x squared in the numerator and x in the denominator. So that is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, so that leaves x to the first power. Looking at the y, I have y cubed in the numerator and y squared. So that's 3 minus 2, which is also equal to 1. And z is just by itself, so we tag it along. In the denominator, I have just a 1 because the x was removed and both of the y's were removed. Of course, we do not have to write something over 1, so my final answer is 4xyz.